At Shedburn.
When you're thinking of your other words.
That one going nowhere.
Sue.
Come on, Susan.
In your own time, Sue.
Yeah, such in the news.
Cars run out.
Yeah, we've all got parking to pay for, you know, soon.
£300 an hour in PCP.
Well, there you go, Sue.
There's a petition online to sign, by the way, on the Poole Patriots to make sure that this never gets turned into a HMO or a hotel. And there's one online on our group for anti-knife. If any of you want to join it and sign it.
Yes, thank you.
Hey!
Yay!
So, before I begin with the figures, I want us to remember one simple truth. Every statistic you hear today was once a person.
Yes.
A child sitting in a classroom, a teenager with plans for the future, a parent who kissed their children goodbye, a friend who was
Oh, bless.
expected to be going home that day. The recent years of knife crime has become one of the most serious challenges facing communities across the United Kingdom. In England and Wales alone, police record around 50,000 offences involving a knife or sharp instrument every single year. Trial means on average more than 130 knife-related offences every single day.
Oh, it's disgraceful.
By the time we leave the room today,
The room, well, it is a room. Yeah.
several more incidents may already have been recorded. But the most devastating figure is in the year of March 2025, when 205 people were killed with a knife or sharp instrument in England and Wales. That is approximately 4 people every week whose lives were ended by a blade.
It's not on.
Behind each one of these deaths is a grieving family.
Yes.
A devastated group of friends, and a future that has been stolen. And the age of many victims should concern every one of us. Over the last decade, young people have become increasingly affected by knife violence. In the year ended 2024, 64 teenagers between the ages of 13 and 19 were murdered, and 53 of them were killed using a knife or sharp implement. That means more than 8 out of every 10 teenage homicides
Oi, Julie.
victims were killed with a knife. Think about that for a moment. For a teenager in Britain today who is murdered, the most likely weapon is a knife. Young men, particularly those aged between 16 and 24, remain among the groups most at risk. Many of these deaths happen on our streets, outside shops, parks, near schools, at parties, and in moments of anger that last seconds but leave pain that lasts forever. But knife crime is not just a young person's issue. Women and girls are frequently victims behind closed doors. Many are killed in their own homes by a current or former partner. Older people also become victims of knife violence through domestic disputes, neighbours, conflicts, robberies, and other tragic circumstances. And this is why we must reject the idea that knife crime only happens somewhere else.
Yes.
It happens in cities, it happens in towns, it happens in quiet communities. It happened in Bournemouth, where we remember people such as Yong Eun-shin, a young student from Korea, with the dreams of a better future. Thomas Roberts, aged 22, Cameron Hamilton, aged 18, Stephanie Hodgkinson, a mother of two, and Arnie Gray, whose life was taken during the attack on Bournemouth Beach. Their names remind us that no community is immune. We also have to recognise the wider impact. For every life lost, there are many more survivors living with permanent injuries.
Hang on, Bren, let me finish the
trauma,
speeches, mate, and I'll move out of the way.
Anxiety and fear. Thousands of young people now carry the emotional burden of having witnessed violence, lost friends, or felt the need to carry a weapon because they believe it will protect them. But carrying a knife does not create safety. Research consistently shows that carrying a weapon increasingly like the likelihood that an argument becomes fatal and that the person carrying the knife may also become a victim. So what must we do? We need stronger communities. We need earlier intervention. We need support for families. We need investment in youth services, education, and mental health and support. We need to challenge the culture that tells young people that a knife brings respect or protection. Because a knife does not create power. It creates fear. It creates trauma. It creates, and often, it creates a funeral.
Yes.
The true cost of knife crime is not measured in police reports or government spreadsheets. It is measured in empty bedrooms, unopened birthday cards, missed graduations, weddings that will never happen, children who will grow up without a parent. So let us remember every victim, not as a number, not as a headline, but as a human being whose life has been murdered.
Yeah.
And let us ensure that the next generation grows up believing that conflict can be resolved with words, not weapons.
Yes.
Thank you.
Well done, Sue.
Yay.
Brilliant.
Thank you, Sue.